everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to another episode of my Gems of War Let's Play. In this episode, I'm going to be going over some teams that you can transition to after you don't really need maps anymore from the Crude Club, Tyri, Rowanne, Valkyrie team. So some alternative teams for that. Before I get into that, I'd just like to update you some about this channel and everything. I won't be able to upload probably for the next few days. Probably the longest I won't be uploading since I've actually started uploading on a regular basis. And this is mostly because I am moving on July 4th. So the rest of today is mostly going to be with my family. Tomorrow, some last minute moving stuff. July 4th, I'll actually be moving. And it's also Independence Day here in America, so I'll be celebrating that as well. And July 5th, I'll mostly be switching over all of my accounts, getting my address, everything fixed for my bank account, everything like that, as well as setting up my Twitch, and I'll probably start actually streaming on July 6th, but I'll have more on that later. So if you don't see me uploading for the next few days, wondering why, that is why. Also, redeem code, might as well do it now. Started doing it at the beginning. I do want to start putting it more towards the beginning now, for mostly because just so you guys can see it easier, because I know some of you just like to come here, like to get it, and if you want to watch, you'll watch. If you don't, well, here's the code. 2ZXSNN1CGX. So just type that here in the shop, and it'll give the normal 2 maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And of course, that is for the first 200 people that claim that code. And the glitch thing, that will be fixed next patch, which is no clue when. They'll probably have a preview out for it, maybe next week or so. We have no clue. Anyways, let's get into some of these teams. Going to PvP. And let's try the 3 trophy. Let's see. What are we up against? We are up against something strong. Wow. Famine, Gerald, Dragon, and Hydra. That is an annoying team. But we do have some alternative teams. The first one I'm going to show works for consoles as well. It is actually used to be one of the best teams in this game. It is the Treant, Alchemist, Valkyrie, and Banshee. It is mostly for the Alchemist, who then casts, gets Valkyrie and Banshee up, and then Valkyrie fills up Treant, and Banshee fills up both Alchemist and Valkyrie. And between all that, you can basically just keep looping him. I have them quite leveled and quite traded already. Let's see, 2 in level 18, 2 in level 18. Valkyrie, we actually got Valkyrie up to legendary between videos from yesterday. And she's almost completely maxed at this point. We got all of her traits. She just needs one more ascension and then that last level. And Banshee's basically at the same place. All I need to get her last ability up is a couple more purple. I actually have the arcane to be able to do it. I just need more purple. I've been using all of my purple on between my other team. Between Aberath and Keeper of Souls. So that just completely killed my purples. Yeah, whenever you start trading teams, you really need to think things out, like what you need to trade. Like, let me just go into the other team real quick that I'll be showing. Like, for example, we have Rowanne, but another thing that you can do with this is just go double Druid with double Valkyrie. Someone asked last video, and I did reply, but just so all of you know, if you put multiple Valkyries on your team with the Necromancy trait, that does trigger. So if you have 2 Valkyries on your team, you'll still be getting 100% souls as well. You don't have to have 2 different troops. So one really good team for that is, let me just edit this real quick. You can use double Rowanne like this. Come on, go Rowanne. You can put double Rowanne and just put in another Valkyrie up front. Or for a, I ascended my Valkyrie, so I don't have 2 Valkyries right now. So just pretend that Templar is a Valkyrie. So you can just go Valkyrie, Rowanne, Valkyrie, Rowanne. Or if you want to switch things up, or if you were upgrading differently, you can just replace the Rowannes with Druids and just go Valkyrie, Druid, Valkyrie, Druid. So that's another team that you can do if you want to transition out of a map farm team with Tyri. So we're going to be using this team for this match. See if it'll work. We might actually lose here. This is a fairly strong team. So we'll see. We'll have to get a really good loop off at the beginning. You can see our banner is red-yellow, which will help us to be able to fill up both our Alchemist and our Valkyrie quicker. Unfortunately, we do not have the Treant's last ability, which is what really makes him tanky. It gives him 50% skull reduction. Unfortunately, that will make him a bit weaker. We do have big on him, though. So, like, right here, we're going to gain 1 life on him every single time we keep matching all these pairs. So right here, we're actually starting to get in a pretty good position. We can start getting this looping. We're going to use it on green. For the most part, you're wanting to convert green and pretty much just green. Green, and what else would you kind of do? Brown, but brown I normally like to save for the Treant. As long as you don't convert yellow, blue, or red, you'll be fine. That's basically the bottom line of it. Oh yeah, so you could convert purple too, which I think we're about to do right here. So let's get purple. So we did green, then purple. And from here, let's see. I feel like using this, but those cascades aren't going to go that well in our favor, so we're just going to take the skulls and get those browns as well. And maybe this turn we'll use it. We'll also be able to deny famine quite a bit if we can get those out of the way. So, I'm seeing if I can fill Valkyrie anywhere. It seems like we can't, so I am just going to cast this. And we didn't get anything out of it, luckily, nor does he. So it looks like we can take these reds. Gonna take that. We got that fire link too, and it almost put him all the way up. We also have the banner giving us that extra one, which is why we got 6 right there. And I am gonna fill Valkyrie up probably. I'm just looking any other moves. Maybe a yellow? Come on, yellow. Yeah, we got that extra turn, that luck. Gotta try for those sometimes. And I guess we'll be taking these purples. Yes, yes. And from here, it looks like we'll be casting Valkyrie and a follow-up of Banshee. You want to try whenever you cast Banshee with this team to get an extra turn with it. It's okay if you don't, but for the most part, that is what you're aiming for. And I will take these, get them out of the way. And we will be able to get an extra turn right there. So I'm just seeing what I'm going to target. It does at a 2-to-1 ratio, which has been buffed recently. I really wish I had that trait for 2 extra damage, because it gains +1 magic per yellow. So with Valkyrie and Banshee, that would be an extra 2 magic. So it'd be doing 15 right now instead of the 13. But it does a 2-to-1 ratio based on the blues that it converts to red. So let's see, is that enough to kill famine? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra damage. We are 1 damage short. That is really disappointing. So we aren't going to target famine, unless I counted that wrong. I probably counted that wrong. No, I counted it right. It did 18 damage, so that would have left famine with 1. So that was good. We didn't waste it on famine, because all we need is 1 skull pair to kill it with 21 attack. So let's just take these purples. We're going to have our Banshee back up. From here, we're basically just keep taking until there's nothing left, until we can get a cast aligned. Looks like we're going to get all of these useless greens out of the way. I'll do it with a Valkyrie cast. We'll be getting a bunch of souls too. One thing that makes this team really good as well is it pretty much always gets max souls and max gold. It will definitely always get max gold, but you'll get pretty high on souls as well. At this point, not too much that we can do. I am just going to cast our Treant here, get some of those blues to fill him back up, and see what else might happen. He'll take a skull, of course. He'll also take those blues. Gonna get a bit of damage off us, quite a bit actually, since we don't have the stone skin. So not the best of moves, but still way in the lead. Right here, I might have to convert the reds. I don't see any results. Let's see. Can't do it on purple. Actually, I can do it on purple. So let's get that. And after that, we'll cast off on the... Or see if we can cast Valkyrie first. We can, but it is on yellow, so I am going to refrain from doing that. And we'll then cast Banshee. How much damage are we doing now? Let's see. 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. Okay, we can kill famine now. So we'll use it on famine. And from here, we have quite a few options. I might actually just take those skulls, but he will take those yellows if I do, so maybe not. Don't want to use it on reds. That's like the last thing you want to convert is your reds or blues. So, oh, I can do it on purple right there. I don't really think that will do much on this board. Maybe if I can do something down here. And it doesn't seem to be so. And we only have 1 blue on the entire board, so we can't do anything with that either. So we are just going to have to take this. Let him take those yellows. Not a big deal, though. He's only down to 2 troops anyways. Okay, seems like we'll be stuck taking these skulls. There's still like no blues on this board. Want to be careful not to get that Hydra damage though, and it looked like we won't. He'll be able to waste his mana on that cast. I want to take those yellows, but we can't because there's nothing below it that will knock them down. I might just still have to take yellow though, it seems. So let's take yellow, get the browns out of the way, get Alchemist up a little bit more. He'll use that. We'll convert the browns and possibly do a Banshee cast. Let's see, where are they? We won't get an extra turn, but we will get quite a bit of mana. But I might actually just take this instead. At this point, gotta make sure Hydra doesn't get damaged and cast again, because that will do a lot of damage. So we're just gonna take these, get some more yellow backup. And from here, we'll actually just be able to kill it off with Banshee. So that is that team. Definitely really strong to consider. You do have to replace out a lot of troops, so you're basically just using Valkyrie, but it is really good for farming. And pretty effective against any team. Okay, let's see what this team is. Okay, not too bad. Let's try it out with the other team that I was going to show earlier. Oops, let me just clear these out. Back to what it was. We had Rowanne. And we had Set-Type Warrior. Consoles, you guys don't have Set-Type Warrior yet, but you can just use the previous team that I showed, or use a double Valkyrie, double Rowanne, or a double Valkyrie, double Druid team instead. But Set-Type Warrior is really, really good for Rowanne. They're basically the best couple in the game for the most part. There's quite a few other ones, but they are really, really strong together. Set-Type Warrior, of course, giving an ally armor and then doing damage based on their armor. And since Rowanne both needs armor and deals damage based on armor, it is a really good combination. We have Templar up front that will be converting reds to greens, which will be feeding both of our Rowanne and our Set-Type Warrior. So it'll be giving them armor and mana as well. So that'll work out really well. This uses two of the same from the previous team. If you were just to convert out one, what you would actually do is, let's go over to Hero, go over to our Crude Club. You'd actually get the Templar first, and you just go with basically something similar to this. This Crude Club up front, Templar, Valkyrie, and Rowanne. And then as you get Templar up, you just replace the other one with your Hero with Set-Type Warrior, wherever that just went. Get that back in the team, and then you have this team. So let's get into it. Also, if you really want to convert things out, you won't actually have the farm, but what you can do is go, where is it? Giant Spider and Green Seer. Come on, Green Seer. And go something like that and have Giant Spider and Green Seer loop between each other and then just keep feeding them mana. Or you can even just go something like one that I showed on the Best Teams video. Why did I say Druid? I meant Dryad. Their name's so similar. Replace out that. And then we have a really solid team just for creating a bunch of greens. Greens there, shield, HP. You use barrier on Rowanne to make sure her armor doesn't go down. And then you get all these bonuses as well. You're getting 2 life, 2 armor, 1 attack, plus 1 magic. So you're getting a little bit of everything there as far as stats. So that's also a really good team to consider. But let's go with the transitional team with Templar and our Valkyrie. For the most part, early game, basically every single team you use, you want to try fitting Valkyrie in it because Valkyrie is really, really good at soul farming. The amount of souls that you get compared to having her with not having her is absolutely ridiculous. So you definitely want to consider having her in your team. And trading her, leveling her, getting her as far up to max as you possibly can. Actually, we're almost there. We just need her ascended. But unfortunately, I think that takes like 50 more cards of her if we go into her. Yeah, we need 50 more Valkyries to be able to ascend her. So this is basically as max as she's going to be for quite a while. Because we're not getting that anytime soon. So let's actually get into this match finally and show this team. And you don't really need them leveled all the way. Well, it is better to level them all the way. But of course, I'm still a little bit low in souls from showing so many teams and just having so many teams right now. We're just using level 10 and level 10. For the most part, if you're going to level up a troop just a little bit, level 10 is the good cutoff for pretty much all troops. So, let's see. What do we have here? Actually, we might lose. I didn't realize it went a full bonus team. It has 4 elves and 4 Zol carry. So we're actually might be in a little bit of trouble. It's doing so much damage. It's almost one-shotting me if it gets skull damage off. So this will be an interesting match. We might actually lose this. Okay, so we'll definitely need to think out our moves here. That would be bad. We'll take the Browns. We do want to try getting Valkyrie up. Valkyrie or Templar is key right now to making this team work. Oh, so many options. I am going to go for these Browns, I think. Oh, no, never mind. He'll take the blues then. Well, he doesn't need blues, but I'll just take that. Okay, we got the Mana Surge. It has Mana Drain already, which is going to be really annoying because it's destroying 14 armor every single time, plus all of our mana. So we don't want to go with Templar because it's just going to drain our mana. So what we're going to do is probably take this. He'll take the Browns if we do, but we really need to fill up our Valkyrie. Oh, never mind. I looked at that incorrectly. So that worked really well for us. We're going to follow this up. Well, quite a few things that we can follow this up with. For the most part, I do not want that targeting my Rowanne, so I'm not going to cast our Templar. What we're going to do is cast our Tacet Warrior on our Rowanne, and then we'll fill up Rowanne next turn. So it'll drain our Templar. And unfortunately, there's actually no greens that we can take, and since it just got drained, we can't take blues since it'll just go to our Templar. But actually, we do have to take blues because that's basically our only move. We need to get Templar back up or Valkyrie. Either will work. Let's see, from here, he's going to want to take greens. He uses a lot of greens, so we're going to want to deny those. He'll probably take the purples next turn and use Drain again. But this will give us our greens that we need to be able to cast our Rowanne again. And he went for reds, actually. A little surprising. Let's see, there's nothing that will cascade to take those, so we're not going to take those. We'll basically just cast this turn. So that's a lot of split damage. If we can keep a Rowanne protected, I think next cast might almost kill them. From here, we're going to fill up our Templar with this. It'll also give the rest of the mana to our Rowanne that we really need. So that just gave Rowanne up to 6 with that Surge, plus we filled up our Templar. He is going to be casting that next turn. If we cast this, he will use it on our Rowanne. So we're actually not going to cast it this turn. We're just going to let it keep draining our mana on it. Instead, we're going to take brown pair. Not those, because then it'll take those skulls. Probably right here. Just looking for any other moves. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to do that. So he'll drain our Templar now, which is no big deal. Oh, and never mind. That was weird. I guess they wanted to focus armor instead of mana. I rarely ever see it do that, but okay. That's not too bad. That's actually going to work in our favor. We can now use our Templar. Hope for a Surge here. That'll fill up Rowanne. No Surge, but only one more green match will do it. Skulls right there. We are kind of obligated to take it because if we don't, it will kill us in one shot. We're not going to take it that way, though. What we're going to do is we're going to... Let me just see these real quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't think that... Will that match? Actually, I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I do that, if that other skull will line up that he'll be able to take it. I think he actually will. So I'm not going to do that then. Actually, I kind of have to, don't I? Any way I do this, I think it's going to land in a way that he'll be able to take a skull. Or he'll be able to take those yellows, and then he'll be able to take the skulls. So basically, yeah, well, any way we do it, he's going to get skulls out of it. So we're just going to go with that. Get all the mana and damage that we possibly can. We do lose a troop, but it shouldn't be too big a deal. We're actually wanting it to take the skulls this next turn. That's actually really good that the skulls fell like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take these Browns out of the way. And we're going to use our Tacet Warrior on our Rowanne. We'll let it take those skulls. And then our Rowanne cast will be able to kill it off. And his team normally is a little bit stronger. You just have to consider our Templar has no traits, and our Sethite Warrior has no traits, and they're both only level 10. So once you actually start really getting into this team, it'll be a lot more effective than you saw this match. But it's still, even with these as low as they are, they work really well. And this whole team wiped them. So that's basically how you do it. And I believe that will bring us to rank 1. Are we there at rank 1? No, we are slightly short. So let's just do one more match. Let's get to rank 1 this week. I normally don't because I'm on my other account so much these days. So we got another defend lose. I still haven't really made a good defend team for this account yet. It's not really worth the investment to try it. So let's see. This looks like it's going to be a strong team. Actually, it's a really... Whoa! A fully traded, maxed out Great Maul. That is huge. Should we try it? Should we try it? We're going to lose so hard. Let me try the best team I have right now. We are going to lose this so hard. Let me see if I can upgrade him anymore. He's still only level 8. We can get him 1 armor if we want. That's not really going to do much. Can we get our slime up any? Yeah, we can actually get our slime up. So let's do that. Look at that HP. Actually, I believe Green Slime must be the one with the highest HP because he's not getting any armor yet. I don't think he gets any armor. It's just all HP. But yeah, let's see how we do here. We're going to lose so hard probably. As long as our Aberrath can survive, we can get that Great Maul down, we might have a chance. His Mercy also isn't fully traded, so he won't have that cast right off the bat. The main problem is that Maul is fully traded, so any skull damage, 50% chance to devour. He gets 1 devour off. We just lost this entire match. So let's see if we can do it. This is going to be a really hard match. Okay, so off the bat, not the best of boards, but not the worst either. We'll still get some stuff. Purples, probably not. We do want to get Valkyrie up as soon as possible so we can get both Aberrath and Green Slime up. It seems we might have to go for our alternative plan here. Go for purple, get those browns, and see what we can do from here. We want to make sure we keep taking yellows and browns, so we do not want to get him cast off. So we actually got really lucky there. We got our Valkyrie up. We'll be able to use it on greens, it seems. I don't see any other really good location. Can't use it on reds. That won't be an extra turn. So we're going to have to go with greens. And we're actually going to get Valkyrie right back up. Got a skull off the cascade. That was really nice. We're going to take this first. Try getting another skull before we have to reset the board. And it seems like we won't be able to. Both of these abilities are up, so I don't want to use this. There's no green or purple, so let's just remove the board. Hope he doesn't get a random devour off some skulls here. Actually, we got an extra turn. That worked really well in our favor. Almost just got a treasure map there, too, from all the cascades. And even if you don't have Tyri in your team, you're still going to be getting maps occasionally from 7+ cascades. Whenever you do 7 or more cascades in a match, you get a map. So you're still, it's not like you won't be getting any more any more treasure maps. Plus, you still get them occasionally from guild tasks, and you can buy them cheaply for glory if you're really good at them. You can even gain more glory than you paid just to get one to buy through glory. So from here, just looking around, I kind of want to use green slime, but there's no guaranteed extra move. So I do want to refrain from doing that just in case it misses, because if Inferno King gets a cast off, we're going to lose with that Great Maul up there. So we're not going to risk it. We're just going to take this purple's plate safe. From here, we can try finding a place for Valkyrie to get extra turn. We can get free mana right there. I don't see a place we can, so we're just going to have to waste this mana.
Mana surge.
We did get some more brown. We almost have our Keeper Souls up. And you can see right here, there's a purple, green, green, purple. We can actually cast our green slime now and have a guaranteed extra turn. And from here, let's see what we can do to this board. Looks like we'll probably cast on purple, take those yellows then. So that seems to be the game plan here. That will kill the Great Maul, so that was our main objective here, and we just got that. From here, we're going to take these and see if we can get some skulls off it. I believe it'll fall down enough that we can do something with it. Let's see. I was wrong. Well, we can still do something, but it wasn't like an extra or anything. So from here, we're We're actually gonna take these reds away, so we can get the extra turn off it right there.
Surge.
So we're gonna swipe it that way,
Hit.
and from here, gonna need to reset the board soon. Take the blues, take the yellows, and take more blues. Oh, actually, this is going pretty well. We'll take the browns. Which way? Which way? This way.
Mana surge. Critical.
Get that attack. And from here, our attack won't actually kill it. And there's no guaranteed cast with the green slime. Oh, never mind. We can do that.
Surge.
I lied. And from here, we'll take the browns. Just keep looping.
Critical.
How many turns in a row do we have right now? And yeah, that worked really well. And we'll probably just take the skulls by doing this, I guess. Didn't really need the mana, but... And from here, we just won, basically. Just need to get the last damage. Just use this, clear the board. Use green slime if there's nothing that we can take. There's no guaranteed extra turn, but we might as well use that at this point. We did get an extra turn off it.
Surge.
We got another Valkyrie cast, so we're definitely getting max souls this match, without a doubt.
Mana surge.
And right now, basically just trying to get a move to be able to skull damage it. And there's the move. We can just convert them all over, convert the blues, and there's our skull damage to kill it off. And in this screen, we'll be getting our nice 70 souls right there, plus a bunch of keys, bunch of everything. Also, I believe I have some keys left right here. Plus, we'll be getting 10 from reaching the rank 1. So let's go and actually use all of our keys that we're getting right now to end this video with. So we're getting that nice 100 souls, 50 glory, 1,000 gold. That's a lot of gold. And 10 keys, 10 glory keys, even though the icon there says gold. So let's go into these keys. Let's open these 40 keys real quick. Or actually, we still have the gem key. Let's do that. Runic Earth Straight Stone. Don't think I need that for anything right now, but it'll come in handy later. Let's just get these gold keys out of the way. And let's end it with all these glory keys. See if we can get anything. Come on. Nope. Looks like nothing. Any trait stones? Nope, not really. Okay, so that'll wrap it up for this video. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one around July 5th or 6th. I don't know if I'll be able to upload. So yeah, goodbye everyone.